Hello Capricorn, I'm Jen with Timeline Tarot, and this is your Mercury Retrograde Tarot reading. The retrograde began on or about August 4th or 5th, depending on where you live in the world, and it will continue until August 28th or 29th, again, depending on where you live in the world. During the retrograde, you will see some adverse effects to communication, technology, travel, as well as decision-making. In respect to communication, you want to be clear and concise and effective when communicating with others. In respect to technology, we very well could see some global impacts, such as maybe communication satellites going down or social networks being down for a temporary period of time. In respect to our personal technology, very well could see like issues with electronics, computers, as well as cell phone issues. If you're traveling during the retrograde, you want to practice extreme patience, which isn't that difficult for an earth sign such as yourself, but definitely want to practice some patience as there's a higher probability of delays as well as cancellations, particularly when it comes to flights. Again, there's that communication slash technology impact on them. And in respect to decision making, if you are waiting for someone to make a big decision that will impact you, such as like the approval of a loan or something like that, very well could see a delay. And if you are needing to make a decision about something, you very well could be delayed because, again, you may be delayed in receiving the communication or information you need in order to make that decision. So keep all of that in mind. This is a basic Celtic cross spread here that I have reconfigured in a way to guide you through the retrograde. We'll begin with the beginning of the retrograde, the middle of the retrograde, as well as the end portion. We'll roll into Virgo season because there is a 10 to 12 day shadow period of the retrograde that moves into Virgo season, and we'll give you a most likely outcome by Libra season. Remember that energy is fluid and that this reading is a general reading, right? It's not individualized or personalized to you. If any individuals or energies of individuals come up during the reading, it very well could be in your professional, personal, or romantic life. So you know your journey better than I do. And again, this is a general collective reading, so please use your discernment as well as your intuition. If this reading does not resonate with you, please be sure to check your other placements. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as well as Jupiter. If you're not quite sure what those placements are, pinned to the comment section will be a link where you can obtain your free birth chart. You can look at your placements there and then come back to the channel and click on the reading that best resonates for you and with you. With all that said, let's begin. Capricorn, your overall energy during the 3-week period of Mercury retrograde will be the Two of Swords in the upright. Looks like you have a decision to make, or you are undecided about a particular situation or relationship. You could also be in the mood or energy, or even like within your consciousness, thinking about maybe calling a truce or a stalemate if you've had any sort of like a blocked relationship or a disconnection with someone. So let's get into tarot and begin. Oh, bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups. Okay, maybe for some of you this is in respect to love. But you are entering Mercury retrograde with the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. That's a very good energy on any day, especially for a retrograde. The Ace of Pentacles in the upright talks about manifestations, new financial opportunities, possibly even new love. In respect to the 4 Aces of Tarot, if you want to interpret that as a love reading, the Pentacles for me are the most solid when it comes to love. I know some tarot readers look for an Ace of Cups, and that's at the bottom of the deck here, and that certainly is a beautiful energy, but Pentacles are for the long haul. It's something more solid and rooted and grounded, especially when it comes to love. So let's see, why are you entering the retrograde? So this will be for the first week of the retrograde for the Capricorn collective. Why the energy of the Ace of Pentacles in the upright? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. That Ace of Pentacles in the upright is being clarified by the Ace of Wands in the upright. Looking good. Knight of Swords in the reverse. Well, there's your communication issue. And 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have Judgment in the upright, to Emperor in the upright, to 5 of Swords in the reverse, quickly followed by the Devil. It's quite possible, Capricorn, that leading up to the retrograde season, you may have had some conflict with an individuals or some or several individuals. This conflict could have been like there was a lack of communication, or maybe the communication you had with them was a bit off. There could have been some deception or lies. Again, that Five of Swords is going to vary from person to person because each of your stories are so uniquely different. But there definitely was a moment here of some cutting words spoken between you, either you and another individual or you and several individuals. There could have been an Aries that was involved, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I have Capricorn again, as well as Libra here. But it very well could have just been also someone that you deem to be toxic. So I see here that you're receiving news at the start of the retrograde period. This is good news. This is passionate news. This is something that will spark a sense of enthusiasm in you, something you'll have to take action on. There's a lot of excitement, possibly even urgency to address the matter. For some of you, this is in respect to your finances. Nine of Pentacles is in the reverse. So some of you may have approached the retrograde period with some financial insecurities, either reckless spending or extremely large purchases, either due to like repair or replacement or a loss of property. There also could have been a project for some of you that was canceled and you sort of had to reroute and get creative on how to correct the issue. So I feel like a lot of energy here surrounding your pentacles, your resources. So again, possibly trying to scramble for money or scramble. And again, it's only for some of you, but coming up possibly with ways or ideas to make more money or how to spend the money that you have. Some of you starting a new creative endeavor or project at the start of the retrograde period, maybe being a bit scattered in terms of communication, or maybe even your thinking on how to launch this new idea or what to make of this new good news or this new opportunity that you've received. But again, with that Nine of Pentacles in the reverse, it does look like there was some sort of financial prosperity that was in the negative or at a loss at the start of the retrograde period. The good news, though, is that you are looking into new financial opportunities, or at the very least, a new financial opportunity may present itself to you within that first week of the retrograde. As we move into the second week of the retrograde period, we see you in the energy of the Three of Wands, looking out into the future, preparing. We'll see what you are preparing for. Some of you, you're preparing to expand an existing business or to start a business. For others of you, you could be expanding travel opportunities. That typically is the card that would signify someone waiting for their ship. So you also could be waiting for some news to arrive, a person to visit you or something like that. Let's see what this is all about. What is the Capricorn collective waiting for in the second week of the Mercury retrograde? One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. That Three of Wands in the upright is being clarified by Page of Swords. Again, you're waiting to receive some sort of communication. I'm going to urge you in the second week that if that is your storyline, to practice extreme patience, again, because there's a higher probability, remember, for delays, possibly even cancellations when it comes to decision making or anything you are waiting for. So we have technically two waiting cards there, followed by the Fool card in the upright and the Ten of Pentacles. For a lot of you, this is financial based. Bottom of the deck, Lovers, to the High Priestess, to the Four of Wands. So let me break this down for you because I feel like two messages coming through here. For some of you, you are waiting on information. There's been some, and again, this is for the second week of the retrograde. So you're very vigilant, waiting to receive some sort of communication or news that's been a bit delayed here before you can take a risk on a particular financial opportunity. Either, again, starting a business, starting a new job, maybe waiting to see if you are accepted for a job or if a promotion or raise you've been expecting is coming your way. It'll be different for each of you, but for a lot of you, not all of you, but for a lot of you, you're waiting on information before you can take a leap of faith or a new beginning when it comes to your pentacle world, your resource world. And it seems like this wait is going to last a little bit longer for some of you. So if you're waiting for a new job or to hear back like on an interview, or maybe you submitted your application or resume. You might have to wait a bit longer to receive that news. It's not that it's not coming, it's that it's delayed. For others of you, in respect to love, you could very well be waiting to receive news from a family member, so you know how to proceed. The Ten of Pentacles, especially with that Lover's card at the bottom of the deck, could signify this is a long-term partnership, or a long-term, could be a marriage, any type of long-term relationship in your life. This could be with a friend, this could be with a family member, but it looks like a decision needs to be made by you, and you are hesitant to make that decision until you receive more information. So whether it's in your career and finance, or personal or romance sectors, it does look like you want to make a move on something, or you're hoping to make a move, or hoping to have a new beginning. But before you can make that choice to do that, you're waiting for some additional information in that second week of the retrograde period. Your challenge at that time is going to be the Seven of Wands in the upright. The Seven of Wands in the upright actually is a challenge. It's also a card of competition and perseverance. So some of you at this time could be competing for a job, competing for a grant, competing for some government funding. Again, it'll be different for each of you, but there's a sense here of competition and challenge and having to persevere. And again, this is within the second week of the retrograde, and this is your challenge. So again, I feel like it's trying to say for you to exercise extreme patience, to not make a move until you receive that information that you've been waiting to receive. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands in the upright as the challenge for the Capricorn collective for the second week of the retrograde. We're going to do one more shuffle here for you, Cappy, please, and thank you. Seven of Wands in the upright. Yes, see, Two of Swords, which actually is your energy here. Some of you have a really big decision to make in respect to, again, home, spending money, acquiring money, family. There definitely is a decision on the table here that a lot of you will be needing to make, particularly within the second week of the retrograde. Further clarified by Six of Cups in the reverse, and then the Knight of Cups in the upright. So bottom of the deck, again, Two of Wands, another card of waiting, Eight of Swords, some type of mental anguish, anxiety, or fear, and then Page of Pentacles. You are still waiting for that Ace of Pentacles. You're still waiting for a communication, Eight of Wands, or some type of movement in respect to that Ace of Pentacles, because that's what the Page of Pentacles holds. They hold the Ace of Pentacles. So it's like week one, you're waiting for something, either waiting for news on something, or waiting to start something, or you can't start something until you receive an answer. And it looks like by week two, you're still waiting. So I feel almost the Capricorn collective I've tapped into is there's a little bit of impatience here. You're unable to move forward. Now, for some of you, like I said, it is in respect to finance, absolutely. For others of you, it's in respect to love. You have a soulmate, soul bond connection here, someone you can't let go of. You're trying to focus on the future. You're trying to make a decision on whether or not, and it'll be different for each of you in respect to a love reading, but for some of you, you're waiting on more information before you can like offer your cup of love, your apology to someone else, or whether you will accept, or I should say even receive their apology or their cup of love. So it'll be different for each of you. But again, I feel this restlessness, stagnation, unable to move forward or unable to make a decision because you are not receiving what you need to receive. For some of you, you're waiting for an apology for someone, from someone, or you're waiting for a love offer, some type of reconciliation from a person from your past. Again, could be a family member, a friend, even a coworker. Just someone that you feel like you have a soul bond, soulmate, or soul connection with. And those soul connections come in all shapes and sizes. But you're definitely in a period here of waiting, either waiting for a financial news or waiting for some information regarding your professional, personal, or romantic life. And it's like you can't move forward. Two of Wands. You can't move forward until you receive this information and you're really, really up in your head about it, particularly in the second week. During the second week, what you are consciously thinking about is the Moon card, which talks about illusions and fear and anxiety and insecurities. So I feel like you not receiving this news in the timeline you wanted or as quickly as you wanted might throw some of you into a little bit of anxiety or worry, waiting for this information, whatever it is. Again, it'll be different for each of you. Please clarify that moon card in the upright, please, for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. That moon card in the upright is being clarified by the King of Pentacles in the upright, the Seven of Swords in the upright, and the Six of Swords in the upright. Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands in the upright, Three of Wands in the upright, and then you have a Three of Swords in the reverse. So in respect to love, perhaps you did have someone who did or said something to you who hurt you, or they did or said something that hurt you. That level of betrayal or deceit is going to vary for each of you from person to person. But with the Seven of Swords card here, it's like some of you in that second week, you're unable to move on. And you're thinking about this a lot. It's like something you're consciously thinking about, sort of unable to move on from some sort of definitive or perceived betrayal that was inflicted upon you by someone else, possibly another earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be. This is a very masculine figure. So I feel for a lot of you, it's as, and I don't want to say as basic, because heartbreak can be minor or major, and I certainly don't want to downplay it for those of you that have had some significant major heartbreak here. But it does appear that some of you are unable to move forward until you receive some sort of explanation or possibly even an apology from this person. And this is what you're thinking about all the time. For others of you, you want to move in a stealth and strategic like way towards something that you want in the future, some sort of goal. But again, you're waiting for news to come in regarding some type of financial opportunity. So it'll be different for each of you. I want you to take these messages how they resonate to you. In the back of the wheel well, as I call it, the wheels of your brain, what you think about 24/7, when you're sleeping, when you're eating, when you're not even realizing you're thinking about it, that's your unconsciousness or your subconsciousness. And what you're constantly thinking about is your wishes being fulfilled. So yes, for some of you in respect to love, you're waiting for some type of apology, maybe even a gift from someone or some show of love, that they're maybe remorseful for what they said or did to you, some sense of reconciliation. And for others of you, again, it's a financial matter, receiving this loan or job opportunity or income opportunity, whatever that manifestation is for you, would make you very happy. And so this is just something you're constantly thinking about. Tell me more about the Nine of Cups in the upright for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. This is clarified by the Hierophant in the upright, the Lovers in the upright, and the Two of Cups in the upright. Yeah, for some of you, this is definitely a love reading, but I understand not everyone turns to tarot for love. So take this all how it resonates. Here at the bottom of the deck, we now have an Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So what you were originally waiting for seems to be in the reverse in the second week of the retrograde period. But yeah, for a lot of you, there's a soulmate, soul bond connection in respect to love that you think about constantly, almost on like a hamster on a wheel, on a loop, if you will. You want some sort, you either had a higher level of commitment with this person, or you would like a higher level of commitment with this person. You see this individual as checking off all the boxes, if you will, being a fantastic soulmate, some type of divine love connection, especially with that Hierophant to the Lovers, to the Two of Cups, to the Nine of Cups. I mean, this is someone that you really want to be able to go to distance with. And I feel for a lot of you, that's what you're thinking about. So again, you're either hoping and dreaming and wishing that you meet this new person because you are single. Nine of Cups is a singular card. And you're hoping and wishing that you'll meet the love of your life, or meet your soulmate, or meet your twin flame one day. For others of you where you're already partnered and there's some sort of disconnection, you're hoping that person will come forward, and you're kind of waiting for them to do so with some sort of apology, gift, or show of appreciation and love. You're unable to move on from the situation until you obtain some sort of either reconciliation or closure. And for others of you in respect to finance, you're waiting on some sort of financial opportunity to come through for you. which I do see it coming through eventually, but we'll get to that. Now, you are entering the third week of Mercury retrograde with the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands talks about victory and progress and a boost in self-confidence. So let's see what this is all about now for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. That Six of Wands in the upright is being clarified by the Ten of Wands in the reverse, the Death card in the upright, and the Five of Wands in the upright. Bottom of the deck, you have Hangman in the upright, Five of Cups in the upright, and Page of Wands in the upright. I almost feel for some of you, whether it's in career and finance or love and romance, you're almost like beating out the competition, I want to say, and clenching or grabbing victory from the jaws of defeat here. It's almost like, you know, at the last minute. It's like when you're watching a football game and you're on TV and you're seeing that timer kind of count down, right? And there's like seconds left to the game and you're really hoping that your team makes it, and they do, right? They get the touchdown. And you're just like, oh my God, I can't believe that they just pulled that off. That's sort of the feeling I get here. So I feel like almost last minute, if you will, these burdens that you have, or what were some insurmountable issues, there's a death to it. There's an end to the problems, or there's an end to the separation, or there's an end to any betrayal that took place. Whatever discomfort occurred here, or loss, even financial loss, there just seems to be an end to it, or a complete transformation in respect to that situation. So I do feel for a lot of you, by that third week, if you're waiting for some sort of financial opportunity to come through, whatever it is that you are manifesting in respect to that, I do see you being victorious with it. There could be a little clash of egos on the way, particularly if you were in competition with someone for that position, or that raise, or that bonus, or that loan, or that grant, whatever that is for you. But I do see you beating out the competition and being victorious in doing so. And if it comes to love, I mean, if you're looking for new love, I do see you having the potential of meeting someone in the third week. This individual could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or possibly even a Scorpio. And for those of you that are currently in a relationship and there's been some sort of disconnection, I do see reconciliation by the third week of the Mercury retrograde period. Again, this could be with a friend, a family member, or a lover. Take that all how it resonates to you. That's going to trickle now 10 to 12 days. We're going to look now into Virgo season. Now, your external influence, any person, place, or thing outside of you, which will be impacting you during Virgo season, is this Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Tell me why the Page of Pentacles is in the reverse here as an external influence for the Capricorn collective in Virgo season. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse is being clarified by the World card in the upright. That's actually looking really good, Cappy. Seven of Pentacles in the upright and Three of Pentacles in the upright. Bottom of the deck, you have Six of Pentacles in the upright, Nine of Swords in the upright, and Four of Pentacles in the upright, followed by the Ten of Cups. Fantastic. So by the time you are in Virgo season, for those of you who have had financial difficulties, you are waiting for the loan, waiting for the promotion, waiting for the financial opportunity, waiting to open a new job, waiting to open a new business or expand a current business, something financial in that respect. I see that there's an end to your financial losses. The World card to the Page of Pentacles. So there's an end there. There's a completion. And from this moment forward, it's like a karmic cycle of good luck. So it is guaranteed success. So for those of you waiting for a job, you've really been putting yourself out there, sending out applications, resumes, doing the interviews, going to job fairs, you know, working with a job recruiter, whatever that is for you that you've been doing. This is the Yes card, card number 21 in the Major Arcana. This is the Yes card. This is the ready to go card. So I feel like there's an end to financial sorrows or issues once you enter Virgo season. In respect to work, I do see you collaborating and working. For those of you looking for a new job, this is most likely a new job that you're beginning in Virgo season. It is profitable, might take some hard work. You could be an apprentice at this job or learning something new there. Because this could be studying or someone being a mentor to you, kind of taking you under their wing. You could also, for some of you, not all, some of you might be in a supervisory role where you're like delegating work to others. I see that here as well. For some of you, this is working with the government or some type of local governmental authority. I don't know why that just came to me. So I don't know if some of you are like maybe going through the academy and trying to become a police officer, or maybe some of you are applying to work at your local council or town hall, or be a dispatcher, something like that. But for some of you, there is some type of like interagency or government agency work here. That could even include like working at a courthouse or something like that. But regardless of what the job is, I do see you making a decent amount of money here. This is a job that you will be able to be at for quite some time with the Seven of Pentacles. This is 7+ years in terms of timing. It looks like the benefits will be good, maybe slow at the beginning. Maybe you have to wait 3 or 6 months. But after that, with some patience and perseverance, the manifestation of your Ace of Pentacles in the beginning of the retrograde period does come to fruition here. 7 of Pentacles here plus 3 of Pentacles is your 10 of Pentacles. It is long-term financial success and abundance. So good on you, those of you looking for a job in that respect. For others of you where you were looking for love, new love, I do see a healthy love. I feel like your days of being single are over. Again, very strong earth sign energy here. So you could be meeting another Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. I see good collaboration here between the two of you. You might meet this person at work or through a friend or colleague or some type of networking through work. And for others of you where it's a current relationship and you had that disconnection, reconciliation, I see it continuing to grow strong throughout Virgo season. Your influence during Virgo season is the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Looking good, Cappy. So again, remember I said 7 plus 3 there is 10. Well, here's your 10. So I do feel that by Virgo season, you're going to feel more financially comfortable or more financially self-sufficient. So for those of you who've been struggling with your finances, I do see improvement. Again, it's not going to miraculously happen. You're going to have to put yourself out there in Leo season to land that job of your dreams in Virgo season. So you're living, financially comfortable or well on your way to being financially comfortable in the future. But I feel like for those of you who have been doing that and you get the job, this 10 of Pentacles is resonating as you being tremendously grateful. There's like a genuine, deep sense here of gratitude that you were able to land this job. And I think it's a job you're going to have for many years. This is also a job that can spawn other collaborations for you, I'm hearing, that can actually result in some type of generational wealth. So keep that in mind as well and continue to network even after you get this job. In respect to love, the 10 of Pentacles is the best love card that there is. It's someone who's in it with you for the long haul. They want to build a family with you or merge families, or even if it's just the two of you in the world. It's just that the two of you are a family. And again, it's long-term, solid, stable commitment. Tell me more about this 10 of Pentacles for Capricorn's influence during Virgo season. One more shuffle here, please and thank you. 10 of Pentacles in the upright being clarified by the Knight of Pentacles in the upright, the Wheel of Fortune in the upright, and the 9 of Swords. I don't know why you're all up in your head, Cappy, because everything is looking great. Again, bottom of the deck, 6 of Pentacles, the Moon in the reverse, and the 2 of Wands. There's your 3 of Cups card. So I'm not sure what this anxiety is about here, the worries. Now, if this is a new job, maybe you're nervous that you won't do as well or that you won't be able to learn the new skills. But honestly, I don't think you have anything to worry about. The energy here is very positive. It's gaining momentum. You, again, have another card here that talks about destined good karma, a destined path, success, happiness. new conditions, meaning your life and your living conditions will be improving in a positive way. For some of you, this has been a long time coming. You've waited a year or so to land this new job. So I feel like your worries and negative thinking and anxiety, I feel like those days are over for you. But if you're worried at this point when you're in Virgo season, I really don't see why you are. To be quite honest with you, because I do feel like everything is going to work out quite beautifully for you. In respect to love, same thing. If you're meeting a new person, I see that within 1 year, the two of you are taking a relationship to a higher level of commitment, whether you are moving in together, getting engaged, married, having a family. It's with that Ten of Pentacles card. It'll be different for each of you. Again, whatever higher level of commitment means to you and your culture and your religion and your personal beliefs. But this is looking good. I'm not quite sure what you're worried about here. Like I said, it'll be different for each of you. It's like you're obsessively thinking about something. And for some of you, maybe you are obsessively thinking about this new love, or you're obsessively thinking about this new job. For those of you in reconciliation, you could be obsessively worried about, is it, will it last this time? Or if you're launching a new business, you could be up at night wondering, will this work, right? Is this going to pan out? I have news for you, it will, but I'm going to leave it up to you. Your hopes and fears is this Page of Swords. Again, this little booger here makes an appearance. The Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords a hope and fear for Capricorn during Virgo season? Why hopes and fears? This is a card of being mentally restless, feeling energetic, but not quite sure what to do. Very talkative, trying to acquire new information, learn something new, or waiting for communication. Tell me more about the Page of Swords. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. So in your hopes and fears, we have the Hermit in the upright, the Star in the reverse, and Temperance. 3 major arcana cards, which are actually quite beautiful. Bottom of the deck, 10 of Cups, 6 of Wands, Page of Pentacles is now in the upright. Some of you are really worried about something, and I'm going to clarify this because and again, it'll be different for each of you, but I feel like that's what you're hoping. You're hoping that whatever this is for you, again, career and finance, or love and romance, or if it's a personal connection with a friendship or something like that, part of you is hoping everything works out and everything keeps moving forward and is balanced and beautiful and healing. And then part of you is afraid that it's not going to work out. So I don't know why you're feeling this way in Virgo season, because energetically looks fantastic. The cards are fantastic. I don't really see any trouble here. I have a 4 of Wands in the reverse in Libra season, but we're going to clarify that in a minute. But we're talking about Virgo season here, where you are restless. It's almost like it's too good to be true. I think for some of you, you have a tendency that when life is going really well, and again, this won't resonate for all of you, but the message that I'm getting here is when life is going too well, too good, the money's coming in, you're either very content on your own, or you have a wonderful person on your arm that you can call your own. It's like you're always waiting for the other shoe to drop. With this Page of Swords, it's like I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for something to go wrong. I'm waiting for something to become imbalanced. I don't really think you have anything to worry about here, to be quite honest with you. But now that we have the Star in the reverse and the 9 of Swords, let's see if I can find out anything for some of you. Again, this is a bit predictive because now we're looking into Virgo season, but for the collective, and if you can hear that, we literally have like a horrible rainstorm outside with that hurricane, so making its way to us. So apologize if you're hearing that. But tell me more about this 9 of Swords in the upright with the Star in the reverse. What is this all about in Virgo season? One more shuffle, please, and thank you. And again, this will be different for all of you, but I have 2 of Pentacles in the reverse. That's exactly what it is. King of Wands in the upright and the 5 of Cups in the upright. You're afraid that it's not going to work out. If this is a job, you're afraid. Yeah, Sun in the reverse. You're actually throwing yourself into a negative mood, I have to tell you, when you're in Virgo season, because things are going really well in respect to love. And it's like you're just waiting for this person to leave you or leave you again, or for things to not work out. If it's money, things are going well. You're excited. You're learning new things. You're collaborating with people at work. And you're just like waiting for the day when you are having difficulties or challenges or in financial disarray again. So I don't know if some of you, and it won't be for all of you, but maybe some of you are prone to that, you know, prone to this worry, or prone to when things are too good. It means the other shoe is going to drop. I don't know. Capricorns tend to be pretty practical. So I just want to tell you to use your practicality during Virgo season if you find yourself in that sort of slump. Now, when you get to Libra season, I have the Four of Wands in the reverse. Four of Wands in the reverse is a breakdown in communication. It could also be a transition. Maybe by Libra season, some of you are thinking about leaving home or moving or changing residences. Or again, there's some breakdown in communication here. Tell me why the Four of Wands is in the reverse here in Libra season for the Capricorn collective. One more shuffle here, please, and thank you. Four of Wands is in the reverse because the Seven of Cups in the upright, the Ace of Swords in the upright, as well as the Two of Wands in the upright. Some of you by Libra season, you have King of Swords in the upright at the bottom of the deck, Four of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and Ten of Cups again, followed by Six of Wands. So life is going really well here by Libra season, and it looks like some of you may be considering changing homes or changing living locations. It's like you have a new plan or a new idea to start looking at options. Maybe you're doing so well financially that a month later you decide to sell the home, or there could be some issues with the home, and now you're looking at options on how to either like make huge investments into the home. So the breakdown in the home could be like, and I'm just throwing this out there as an example, you could have an issue with like a massive roof leak. Now you're looking at options on how to repair that. For others of you, you could be making options to actually leave the home. So maybe you live with roommates, or you live with someone, or you live with your parents, and you're doing well financially. Maybe you've met this new person, or you've reconciled with a past person. Things are going well, and now you decide to get your own place. You could start looking at those options. For others of you, you're looking to leave home in terms of like finding a new home, or making some sort of major repair to your home. And for others of you, it's just vacation, looking at options for vacation, possibly even for the new year, maybe already looking ahead to 2025 with that globe card, and maybe making some travel decisions. So take that all how it resonates, but looking really good for you, at least for the next 3 months. It's a small predictive 3-month read, but at the very least for Mercury retrograde rolling into Virgo season, looks fantastic for you. I'm going to give you some advice cards, not that I think you need it, but I'll give you some anyway. I also want to give you some signs that you can be dealing with at this time. So in respect to this manifestation of money, you could be working with or waiting on, and again, that could be love also, right? So take it how it resonates. But in respect to that Ace of Pentacles, there could be an Aries, Leo, Sag, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius that you're waiting on. Again, when it comes to that moon card, the money you're thinking about, there could be a Pisces involved, as well as a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In respect to love, you have Gemini, as well as a Taurus here. I have Aries here in the Fool card. That could be someone that you're waiting to make a decision on, but that doesn't necessarily have to be. The Emperor, we did have an Emperor here, correct? I think we did. Had the Hierophant. Maybe we didn't have the Emperor. Oh no, that was a King of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn again, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. In the Hermit, we have Virgo, and Aquarius is in the Star, and Sagittarius is in the Temperance card. Again, Aries, Leo, Sag. You really have almost all the signs here, to be quite honest with you. Scorpio, very heavy on the fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, as well as Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So now let's give you some advice here, Cappy, not that you need it, because this was Probably next to Virgo, one of the best readings for the Mercury retrograde period. But let's get you some advice. Oh, well, that came out quick, so we're going to take them. You have 2 cards, and you're the only sign so far to get 2 cards. You have jump in. You're being asked to take a chance and give whatever you're questioning a try. The stars will never all align in just the right way. Sometimes you have to take that leap anyway, and this is that time. You also have listen. You're being asked to listen to your inner voice. It's been guiding you to do something or say something, and it's time to act on this wisdom. Bottom of the deck, you have bravery. You're being asked to make a tough decision. Here's your decision. Your two of swords there. You're being asked to make a tough decision that you've been putting off because of fear, which is understandable, but you do have the strength and bravery to make this decision, and you will feel so much lighter when you do. Moonology cards now, please, for the Capricorn Collective. Any Moonology advice for Cappies during Mercury retrograde? Please and thank you. Anything else for the Capricorn Collective? Thank you. Thank you. All right, bottom of the deck, prosperity lies ahead, new moon in Taurus. I do think there's a Taurus here involved in respect to your finances. Again, if you're waiting for a loan or a job or some sense of like promotion. You have hold your vision, fixed moon. Show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. We do have a full moon in Aquarius later on in the month of August, really nearing the end of the Mercury retrograde. A new romantic cycle begins, a new moon in Libra. I love that for you. And don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Final card of advice for the Capricorn Collective during the retrograde period. Final advice for Capricorn, please. Oh, and you got 2 again. You're the only sign. Bottom of the deck, you have magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, so stay focused. You also have inner strength. Move back to wholeness. Recognize that you have power, as well as love and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth and choose loving thoughts. I absolutely love this reading for you, Capricorn. I hope you have a wonderful Mercury retrograde period. If you like this message and it resonated with you, or you want to claim all or part of it, found it fun, entertaining, or enlightening, please be sure to click like, share, and subscribe. And until I read for you again, Cappy, I'm wishing you light, love, and peace.